Are you ready to go to the valley or the jungle of LORES? I don't know exactly if it's a jungle or a fog. All I know is it's just an incredible instrument that they put together. And this is kind of interesting. You'll notice that LORES is $199. This is not an intro price. It's not an introductory price. It's just the price. And this is something that we're looking at to see, is Native Instruments just going to start releasing libraries just at, kind of do away with introductory pricing and just kind of price it, one and done. That's it. That's the price here. LORES was created in combination, in partnership with a company and a developer that we love, is that Evolution series. Anthony from Evolution series is amazing. And Clinton Shorter was also instrumental in creating this library. He did a lot of sound design for a lot of movies. And I would really encourage you to watch this interview on the website. I watched it last night, and it was just really very fascinating to go kind of in behind the scenes. So LORES comes, of course, as a Kontakt instrument that shows up in the library here. It's a single NKI. I'm going to just drag and drop it over here just to get it fresh. The first patch that it comes up with, it's called A Gentle Soul. Come with me into the land of LORES. Okay, so yes, that's just right out of the box. And JD, yes, let's just turn the reverb off. One of the things that you're going to see and hear in these instruments is that they move. They're moving. They're just alive in how they recorded this. So I'm going to turn this reverb off, and that way we can just kind of get a little raw, just a little, because they were recorded very dry, very nice and dry, so you can. Now let me solo. Let me just solo the cello in this patch here. Just listen to that. Just all of this stuff going on. Now let's listen to the clarinet, solo that. Now listen how dry that is. It was, all of these were recorded in the studio, so you're not fighting against a big hall, and that helps all of these sounds to kind of come together. And listen to that. You just lay in, you just wait. So it starts off static, and then the performer goes and does like these improvisations. Okay, let's listen to the horse fiddle. Fantastic instrument. So much going on in that. Now, I had to figure this out, but each of these stages, watch what happens. Now, I'm just left clicking and holding, and you go to the left is pan, and then up and down is the depth of the stage. So you're working with multiple mic positions for each of these. So I've got this panned in the center, and it's panned in the center now. It was shifted a little bit, but let's put it back in the center. And now let's take it back a little bit. And you hear how the far mics start kicking in. And now when you use the expression, it will kick in different articulations. Okay, so for each of these sources, you have three different sounds that you can put in. So you've got 3 main sounds, and you've got 3 sub sounds for each. So the horse fiddle has harmonic waves, sustained waves, and finger tap bursts, and these are all mapped. This is mapped to the expression, and so this is like the finger tap burst. If you've got the expression set to 52 to 127, that kicks that in, and then this the middle one is also kind of going along with the first, the harmonic waves. And then for each layer, you've got control over volume, pan, pitch, all of that. So you can further shape those things. Let's go ahead and go into another preset here. Wow, and you've got so many here. Let's do Earth's Whisper. And okay, let me just show you this. Yeah, so you click on the sound source here, you've got 16 instruments. So we've got all different sorts of woodwinds, strings, and voices. We even got a hurdy-gurdy and some nickel harps and some really neat instruments. So you've got 16 of those, and then you can drop different articulations into these sound sources. So I'm gonna jump into Earth's Whisper again. And then what's cool is if you click on a sound source, so if you click on a preset, it gives you like a preview. And you can turn that off by hitting this little speaker icon there if you don't want to hear that. So let's go back to Earth's Whisper. And then we selected that, and we'll check it. And here we go. Off we go. Baritone sax. So I've got expression mapped here to my first slider and modulation on my second slider. And then, like I said, you push that expression, it's going to go through some of those other layers. So all the way down, it's kind of calm. And then you kick in the expression. It gets a little busier, a little more dramatic. I think it's really interesting that we've got saxophone. These are just perfect for film scores, Ricardo. Absolutely. So let's do a couple of more from the air category. Deja Vue. I feel like I played this patch before. Rim shot samples not included. So we've got the baritone sax. Got some reverb. The thing about what Anthony does with these instruments, like with the Evolution series, is that he just captures so much life. Listen. He just lets the players express themselves. He just lets them express themselves and capturing it. Entering the woods. So we've got trumpet, sax, and flute here. That's pretty cool. Let's just back this down a little bit. Wow. That's incredible. And then the expression. That's pretty crazy. Wow. So it's storytelling. The sounds are just telling a story. So let's see if we can find some of the voices. Let me just turn off the this setting here, and let's just go into the voice category. Let's just go to the voice category. This is a new identity. That's wild. So when you play in chords, when they're moving, so you get those intervals happening. That's wild. Okay, all and nothing. That is wild. Okay, so let's see if we've got anything happening in the layers. No, they're E. Okay, so we've got Ea. Okay, ooh, cool. There we go. So we've got E, You've got all of these different phrases and different things. Okay, let's load the E. Yeah, different phrases. That's wild. That's interesting. Very cool. Okay, let's just check out a couple more. Now this is some O moving. That's neat. Okay, let's just check out a couple more vocalizations here. We've got slow slide up. Wow, interesting. And that's one of the things that that they do when they're sampling these instruments. It's like it stays on something for a while, and then all of a sudden there's this surprise that comes in, and it takes it into another place. So this is just the phrase. Just some cool phrases that you can, and when you're playing yeah. So you're holding a simple chord down and all of those harmonies and stuff are winding around in there. Okay, man, this is fun. This is fun exploring. Okay, so while we're here, as far as strings that we have, we've got cellos. As far as the sources, we've got double bass, cello, violin, and viola da gamba. I'm always fascinated by the viola da gamba. So let's go to one of their presets, abacus. It's got such a... Now let me see. Let me see if they've got any other sound sources in there. Okay. Yeah, so this is just, okay, so let's hold on to this. So it says trill. Yeah, you hear every once in a while it'll do something a little different. Oh man. Okay, so let's check out a couple more of these. It is just beautiful. Ancient Land. Now this is still the viola da gamba. So this is like plucked. Now let's move the mic close. So we go into the stage and we just mouse all the way down. So this is the close, and that's the thing. The mic positions are infused in this stage, and you have this macro control that you can just adjust that. And I love the visual feedback. turn the reverb down just a little bit, just so you can hear how dry that is. Just dry as a bone. But that just makes it so much nicer when you add nice reverb to it. Interesting. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Yeah, The Chosen. Yeah, that is just an incredible series. And these types of sounds, these really earthy, unusual sounds, just really would really fit well. Okay, Bamboo Machines, and this is just the Viola da Gamba. You've got so many sound sources here. So it's like they're bouncing it off the strings, doing all kinds of. I'm telling you, beautiful. Okay, let's just do cello, Adventure Spirit. Here we go. Again, not static, not sterile, but alive. And then you can take these articulations and load them. You've got three possibilities that you can load different articulations in to have each of these. It's crazy. It's amazing. I love it. I love it because, see, you can okay, so let's just do this as an experiment. So we're using the cello texture. Let's just do bend waves. Oh, no, let's just do flautando waves. In the first slot, sustain waves. In the second slot, slide down major third. Okay, now with each of these, I can say, now this is all playing at the same time. So we can go expression. So flautando waves, I want to go from 0 to 127. Now sustain waves, let's say I want to start the sustain waves when I get to expression 40. And then the slide down, I want to wait until expression gets almost all the way to the top. So now I've got, okay, let's see. I've got my expression slider all the way down. And that's just playing that first. Okay, let's see. Let's double check that. Okay. Okay, good. You got to turn that on. So we enable trigger via expression 0 to 127. Now, what happens is, now it'll work because you've got to enable that. So here we go. So that's the first layer. I'm going to push the expression up just a little bit more. You hear that other layer coming in. And as we push it further, now you hear all of the layers now. So you have all of those possibilities. Okay, so let's just get rid of these. We can hit the little eraser here. The little eraser will clear that layer. Let's clear this layer. And now let's go back. Let's just do a little pizzicato here with the cello. And turn the reverb off just a second. Again, just very crisp and dry. And then you can just soak it if you want. And then we've got studio noise. That's the studio noise if you want to put that in there. The noise floor. let's try the violin and a ritual. And this is a high and low motif. Yeah, again, wait, and those little surprises come in. Let's listen to the pizzicato in the violin. Yeah, it's got a little neat bite to it. Yeah, it's got a nice little bite to it. Let's see, we can do some shorts. Yeah. That's cool. Okay, let's just go ahead and go through some more of the main presets here. We can go to hybrid. We've got classical, hybrid, air, and tails. And let's just check a couple of the tails here. Awaiting. So we've got hurdy-gurdy. Yeah, you know, Harvard, I agree, because it has to go back. It has to go back to the developer and the one that has the vision and the heart. Anthony's heart just goes into these instruments, and that's what you can feel as he produces and gets these performances out of these musicians and vocalists. I think that's what makes these have something a little special in them. That's what, and this is not a paid, this is not a paid endorsement or whatever. I am blessed, Native Instruments and Anthony from Evolution Series, they did provide me with a library, but you guys are always going to get my, my honest reactions and everything. I just love exploring with you. That's the joy that I get, is spending time with you and getting surprised myself and enjoying these journeys. So this is Awaiting. We need more power, Captain. Yeah, BF. I'm all. I see what you did there. Yeah, now listen to the movement. We've got the hurdy-gurdy. Let me solo that. Let me see. Solo. Did I solo it? Just that. Oh yeah. That's raw, and let's just. She got sax, soprano sax, and. The winds, the saxes have such, they've got just air, just so much air. Okay, man. Oh, okay, I have a bad feeling about this. So this is cello and double bass. Yeah. balanced landing. And we've got nickel harps and horse fiddle and the Comanche. And in that interview, he talks about how he used the Comanche in the District 9 soundtrack, and how this sort of, this whole idea of these world instruments and these unusual instruments and shaping them with sampling. Oh, this is nice. It's all of the little things happening in the background, and you can just see the player just not staying on the same thing, but just moving around, and just the slightest. And it creates such powerful things when everything is just kind of happening together. And then the expression. It just lets you go to so many different places. Oh yeah, listen. It's like we're sitting at the edge of that lake, and the listen to that. Yeah, man. You see what I'm talking about, or you hear what I'm talking about. You hear, and then you see. And I know I say this all the time, but I see with my ears. I see with my ears. I see these different things happening inside of these sounds, and it transports you. It's transformative and transports you into some crazy basement. Okay, basement presence down, minor third. Now, I've learned to just hold on to these. Listen to that. Listen how rich that is. Okay, I got you, Ricardo. Okay, there we go. Okay, now there we go. I knew something was going to happen here, and this is it. So I was waiting for something to happen, but it didn't happen. So I thought, okay, velocity. So when you click into the double bass, you can see that the trigger, it's triggered with velocity. So I was playing softer, and yeah, so those falls are being triggered by the by velocity. So watch. So I'm going to just play a little soft, and we've got just the natural stuff going on, but let's just slam, just play a little bit harder. There it goes. There we go. We're falling down to the basement now. Okay, so let me go back to where we were. So this is the Comanche. It's just a really interesting stringed instrument. And then the horse fiddle. And we'll solo that. It's just got such overtones and presence to it. You hear the rosin, you hear the bow, you hear all of it just kind of, and then the nickel harps. And it sounds like a stringed instrument as well, just a really interesting. I think this is what was. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Beijing. This is just the nickel harps. Man, wow, that is so cool. So let's go to okay. I want to turn off the preview. Sometimes that kind of scares me when I'm hitting something and it just kind of jumps out. But that's kind of neat because you can kind of get a little preview of the texture. So this is called Cathedral of Exile. We've got the voices, the nickel harps, and the hurdy-gurdy. And so let's just see. Let's see with our ears. Let's see where this is going to take us. Oh, I've got it soloed. I've got it soloed. You can't hear anything else. Let's turn down the mod wheel and the expression just a little bit. See how soft we can get it. It almost sounds like a pipe organ. Now let me just click into this. 1441 official, thank you for subscribing, man. I appreciate that support. Nothing like a whole tone scale to put a little mystery into things. Okay, let's go. I love the fact that that they're approaching this as like, this is an instrument that will tell stories, that will support your narrative if you're doing video scoring and that kind of thing. This is the ceremony of truth. You get a little dissonant, you know. And then land on the, just kind of go there. See where things are going to go. And that expression takes you through those additional layers. It really is an expression control. You know, some expression controls don't express too much, but when you're going through different layers, storytelling and painting pictures, enlightened. And I think we're still in the tales section, cello and violin together. And let's just look, sol point bursts, and same on both of these. And let's go, man. Hey Kisam, good to see you. There's some lovely, it's interesting because there's, it's kind of dark, it's kind of light, it's kind of sad, it's kind of happy. All of the emotions are captured in this, because you're capturing the emotions of the performers. You know, he captured these musicians and performers, emotional performances, and it's transferred beautifully. That's what you hear. That's what moves you, is you're hearing the sound of the performer pouring their heart and soul into these recordings. Good night, Ricardo. Have a nice rest, and look forward to seeing you again. Okay, we've got to maybe, I want to see something. Let's go to the soft imperial and go to the ethereal. And again, I'm going to link these two tracks together. So I've got the piano. Yeah. And LORES combined. staring in the darkness. Looks like there's no hope. Dark clouds are around us. We've run out of places to go. So I look up to the hills, from where my help comes from. My help comes from above. My help comes from you. There is hope. There's always hope. We just have to look a little bit higher and farther and deeper. I know that there is always hope waiting somewhere, just out there. So don't give up, don't give up. Never give up. Oh, we can never give up. As long as there is hope, as long as we have each other, we just gotta hold on and have hope. 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 I see the things you see, and I feel the things that you feel. None of it makes sense to me. None of it makes sense to me. But yet I hope that one day soon that the sun will shine once again, and there'll be beauty come from the ashes of this crazy, senseless time. You will bring beauty from the ashes as hope shall arise. We've got to have hope. Man, I tell you what, you never know what's going to happen, and that's why I love being here with you. That's why I love being live. That's why I love being live. It's not canned, it's not rehearsed. It's just like this is just me and you and all of us together, just sharing these moments. And that's what I think is so spectacular. That's why I do this. This is why I do this. This is why I do this. I don't do it for a free library. I mean, golly, I don't do it for, just to get free stuff, I went through that phase a long time ago, and I'm just so grateful and blessed to be able to sit here with you and share these beautiful moments together. Man, how do you recover from this? Well, we just keep moving on, yeah. But that shows you the power of this. It just shows you the power that's inside of this, what they put in there. So it's like it's like a piece of firework. It's like okay. So we had this Thunder Over Louisville event this past weekend, and you take these fireworks and they're in the shell, but then they go up and they explode in these beautiful colors. That's what we're experiencing here. All of this stuff is packed in, and then when we play it, it's like it gets released, and it's just, we just do not know. But I want to show you something because I think JD mentioned something earlier about the XY, controls on the stage. And of course, we have our dear friend UNIFY here. And this is what I did. I created a UNIFY patch for this. They have the stage, the far and the near, and then the pan. So each one has a different control. So you basically have 6 different controls. So you would almost need 3 joysticks. So let me show you what I did. UNIFY has what's called linked parameters. And so I can have all of these macro knobs here, and I can assign these to a link parameter. So what I did, you go here, and I've linked the first 2 knobs here to left pan, left distance, and then the next 2, mid pan, mid distance, and then right pan, right distance. So you go into link parameters and you click here and you go down to instrument and it shows LORES. Let me scoot this over here so we can see so it doesn't get cut off. And it's LORES. And then here we go, plug in Kontakt. And look at this. All of these different parameters are exposed that we can link it to something. And so you've got instrument left pan, instrument left distance, middle pan distance, right pan and distance. And so that's what I did. So now I can take the sliders here now. Now watch what happens. Anthem of Souls. Okay, yeah, this has got some voices and trumpet too. So now watch what happens. I'm going to, I can pan. Now I have control over each zone. Inside of UNIFY. So UNIFY gives me the ability to map these controls so I can go to all of these different sound sources. Let me go to the voice. These two sliders here. Okay, I still have the piano linked, so let's go here. Let me just make sure this is the only thing I'm playing here. Okay, I've got it panned all the way over, so let's move that over. Now I can push it back. So that gives you some hands-on control. If you don't have a complete control, that is something that is really cool, that you can map these controls to mess around with these stages here. So let's just see where we are with LORES. So this is Entering the Woods. Okay, let's just go through a few more of these. Thank you guys so much for hanging in here and going on this amazing journey with me. Yeah, you've got the classical announcement. Oh, after 20 years, that looks really interesting. We've got flutes, cellos, and trumpets. expression just increases the intensity. Again, just so expressive and beautiful all the way home. We've got some more nickel harps and alto flute. Wow, what an amazing time that we've had today. Man, so wherever you are in the world today, or at night, or in the morning, in the afternoon, I wish you all the blessings, the blessed. I wish you all the blessed. And always look for the hope, always look for the light. Yeah, see, here we go again. I loved spending my time with you as we did another live stream. Told some tales of wonder, had some fun, shed some tears along the way. So I'll see you next time, maybe in a day or two. And I wish everyone, God bless you and yours. This is Simeon Ambergy with PraiseTracks.com, home of the joyful sound. And I look forward so much to seeing you guys and BF, guys and gals, all of you, my dear friends, next time. God bless you.